It's hard to imagine anyone else wielding Thor's hammer as the god of thunder or shouting that they're the king of the world, but some of the most recognizable roles from some big-budget films were almost played by someone else, and there are way more than you might realize. So here at The Hollywood Reporter, we're breaking down just 5 actors who were almost cast in these famous roles. John Krasinski as Captain America. Although Chris Evans won our hearts as Captain America, you might be surprised to know that the shield was almost handed to none other than Jim Halpert himself, John Krasinski.
In my head, I got the part.
Yeah.
The actor in an interview on Conan said he was so far into the casting process, they even asked him to audition in costume.
All of a sudden, Chris Hemsworth walked by as Thor, and he's like, "Hey, mate." And I went, "I'm good. This is stupid. I should..."
Liam Hemsworth as Thor. Speaking of Chris Hemsworth, although the actor proved to be the true god of thunder, did you know the role almost went to the star's brother, Liam Hemsworth? The superhero star noted that he didn't originally send in the best audition tape, and soon after Marvel was considering the younger Hemsworth for the coveted role.
Auditioned him and he basically got down to the last 4 people.
But with the help of a phone call from Joss Whedon, who he worked with on the 2011 thriller Cabin in the Woods, Marvel soon asked Chris to step back in the audition room, and he eventually won the role. And don't worry, there was no sibling rivalry there, we think.
Hey, we know each other. He's a friend from work.
Will Smith as Neo. Did you know Will Smith almost played Neo in The Matrix?
I did turn down Neo in The Matrix.
Smith, who was one of the biggest stars at the time thanks to leading roles in Independence Day and Men in Black, was initially offered the pivotal role that eventually went to Keanu Reeves, but Smith actually turned it down and instead...
So I made Wild Wild West.
Although that film wasn't a box office smash, something tells us he's doing just fine.
I probably would have messed The Matrix up. I would have ruined it. So I did y'all a favor.
Matthew McConaughey as Jack Dawson. Who else could be the king of the world other than Leonardo DiCaprio? Well, according to Matthew McConaughey, him. In a recent interview, the star opened up about almost being cast as Jack Dawson in Titanic, saying, "I really thought it was going to happen. It did not." It's really hard to think of anyone else but Leo in the role, but who knows, maybe McConaughey's Jack Dawson would have found some room on that door. Justin Timberlake as Elton John. This one may come as a surprise. Although Taron Egerton may have drawn rave reviews for his portrayal as Elton John in Rocketman, the first person Sir Elton thought of to portray him was none other than Justin Timberlake. According to John's husband and Rocketman producer David Furnish, he told THR that the legend came up with that idea after the former boy bander turned hitmaker / sometimes actor starred in John's music video for This Train Don't Stop There Anymore.
This train don't stop there.
But it all turned out for the best, with John calling Egerton's performance scary brilliant. When I watch the movie, I don't see an actor, I see myself. For other casting-related news, head to THR.com. And for the latest entertainment headlines and updates on all your favorite stars, keep watching The Hollywood Reporter News.